today I'm gonna have to complete this challenge. The challenge of drawing 4 NFL wide receivers in 4 different art styles. So I'm gonna spend a week planning, drawing, and picking players for this panel. Also stick around and see what styles I chose for each of them, but let's get into the first receiver. So you can tell we're starting off strong with the Cowboys star receiver, CeeDee Lamb. Now let me craft up a sketch, start putting a little something together.
Let's see how you doing.
But listen to this, you know, I did draw CD in a previous wide receiver themed video, but I felt like I could have just drew him, you know, a little bit better. So fast forward to today, that's what I'm gonna attempt to do. And I did mention I'm drawing each player in a different art style, and the style I'm using right here is gonna be from the animated movie Intergalactic. You know, listen, I love that art style in that movie. I used the same style previously when I drew Patrick Mahomes like a couple months ago too. So this one should look a little similar to that one.
You back to your ex, but good luck with that. This is big as it gets. Hey.
But you know, speaking of the NFL, man, I had to make this video receiver themed because there's like so many names I could pull from. There's just so many like good receivers right now. And I'm always like seeing the comments, the suggestions about who I left off and who I needed to include. So, you know, I had to come back with a part 2 for this. I forgot to mention too, I did order some like rhinestone stickers, and I'm gonna put that on CeeDee Lamb, try to make it look like a chain because I know he always has one when he's playing. So stay tuned for that. But here is the sketch. You know what we gotta do next.
I don't want just anybody. Let me treat you like somebody. Try to dive on a ride. It's forever we ain't stopping. You the life of the party.
Now, as I was coloring the face, you know, with the dark shadows and the lighting, I did find this app that like was really helpful, and not sponsored, by the way, not sponsored, but it like shows you the planes of the face so you can see where the shadows at. You can like position the light in the head in the exact same way as you're drawing. And you can tell by now I'm not drawing him in his NFL uniform because, you know, sometimes you gotta change things up, you know, draw the players in their normal clothes, maybe practice uniforms without shoulder pads, just to add some variance. But the first receiver is on the panel, and like I did say, I am gonna add a chain to him eventually, but let's move on to the next receiver.
Hey, they act like that.
Now y'all know this man. Y'all know this man. There's a huge reason why I had to draw Jamar Chase again on this channel, and that huge reason, the reason is that he's been carrying my fantasy football team, bro. Hey, he's consistently been the best player on my fantasy football team. He's my wide receiver 1. Like, bro, he's been holding it down. And, you know, at the current moment too, I don't know if everyone's gonna agree with this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I do think Jamar is currently like the best receiver in the league. I think he's the best. I think he passed up Justin Jefferson. I'm not gonna lie, we had to put him on this panel. Had to grab some coffee real quick, but I forgot to mention that in terms of the art style, I was going for an anime look with him, but I kind of like veered off a little bit from that. Like, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, we got this sketch together, but I'm for sure gonna need to add some clean lines to him. Now, I mentioned this a couple videos ago, some of y'all might remember, but I am planning to draw an unbeatable NFL team, make an unbeatable NFL lineup using current players. So, you know, you might see Jamar Chase again. You might see him. I'm gonna do an unbeatable anime team too as well. But in order to bring this drawing together, I'm definitely gonna have to add some color to it.
Don't need nobody say who called, but they don't. You wrestling with me, but I'm falling.
But I'm not gonna lie, if y'all like pay attention to the receivers, a lot of them got like a chain, a grill, some diamonds on when they're playing. So like when it comes to Jamar Chase, I know he does have like a grill. I've seen it like every now and then on TV. So I do want to add that in. You know, I'm gonna look around my house and try to find some like sparkle, like scrapbook paper or some like, I don't know what they're called, but I'm gonna have to find something to use. Let me just get his Bengals uniform together. Now, I did have like a gray colored pencil somewhere. I was gonna add the tattoos, but I don't know. We'll see if I do that. But here is a super rough draft of him, and guess what? You can see what came in. Like I said, I did order some rhinestones, so let me glue this on like CD, and I'm gonna find a chain for Jamar too. But here is the results, you know, for the first 2 receivers and Jamar all together. Hey, I like how these are looking, so let's keep it moving. Now, bro, y'all can see in this lineup, we gotta add somebody that's heavily requested. Like, anytime I draw a receiver, I always see his name in the comments. Amon-Ra St. Brown, we gotta add him. Had some slight technical difficulty. I took a break too after that. It kind of made me upset. But anyway, back to this drawing. Now, what I'm excited for going into this particular drawing is that I'm gonna draw this in like a doodle art style, you know? So I'm gonna give him some really bold ink lines when I ink it and a more rounded shape language. I want it kind of to look like bubbly and well put together. And you can see, dude, this is the first receiver on this panel that I'm drawing in full gear, like helmet and everything. But we got a nice little sketch together right here. So like I said, I gotta bring out the bold ink lines for this, the really bold ones. But you know, I've been talking about the NFL like this whole video, and I haven't mentioned like who I think's gonna win it. Well, I think I did in a previous video, but I did say the Chiefs were gonna win it. I think they're gonna go for the 3-peat. They always find a way to win, but you can see we got the bold ink lines on my guys, so let's color it. Pretty nice lineup right here, man. 3 receivers are done. I still got one more that I gotta add, so let's get to it right now. Hey, we gotta take a trip to Pittsburgh because we gotta add the Steelers, and they gotta be NFL young boy. If we're talking receivers, George Pickens gotta be in this. I should have drew him crashing out, to be honest. But anyway, in order to like accentuate the stylistic differences, I'm gonna draw him in like that doodle scribble art style and give it like the Paper Mario effect to make it look like it's floating off of paper. So you can see with the color, I'm kind of like scribbling it on. I'm not trying to be neat, but let me get my guy together and then I'll fade into the reveal. But y'all know the drill. Y'all know the drill. Make sure to subscribe and like before we get there, but let me show you this. But you can see we got 4 receivers and 4 different art styles. Y'all gotta let me know which one came out the best and which receivers that I need to add in the future. And if y'all wanna see me draw some quarterbacks, running backs, or even NBA players, I got some videos lined up right here you can check out. But thanks for watching. New videos coming soon, and I'm out.